SBs, because all the data is getting smaller and smaller, right? But you'll be able to have those memories and protect them. And we're gonna talk about that in just a little bit. But first, I'm about to show you something that I have never been able to present. It has not been back since it sold out in May, and it's very exciting. This is a full comprehensive laptop, a 14-inch laptop, which is the perfect size, super lightweight. And look at your screen. It's from a company called AVITA. Now, you might not be familiar with AVITA, but AVITA knows you. They are the name behind the big names in electronics. They actually are the ones who create laptops and other electronic devices. They decided, you know what? Let's bring it out on our own, and HSN was one of the first to be able to bring this to the consumers and the masses. We've got for you something. Are you ready for this? Solid state drive. Smooth, full performance, high quality, high definition. It's got 8 gigabytes of RAM, 122 gigabytes of solid state drive, and it has the AMD A9 processor with the Windows 10, with the S mode, so you're gonna be able to have better protection, less viruses. Let me show you the colors. I could talk about this for a really long time, but luckily, we've got an expert standing by because we're gonna dive into the inner workings of this computer and how it can enhance your life, because we're all working from home. We've got a lot of children that are going to school from home. So here are your color choices. Okay, check this out. How cool is the red? It's like fire engine red. It's like that red bottom shoes lady, right? Ladies, so this is the red. Then we've got it in this blue right here, and this blue is a beautiful kind of like soft powdery blue. It's really fresh. Then we have it right here. This one is going to be the black, really crisp, really clean, very sophisticated, very chic. We have it in silver. That's always very popular, very kind of like, you know, I don't know, in between. If you can't decide a color, you can always go with silver. And then we also have it in the purple. I don't think I've ever seen a prettier purple laptop, this beautiful lavender. What we've done for you today is we've taken $100 off. Okay, $100 off on a brand new high performance laptop. We also do what's called FlexPay here at HSN, so you can break up your payments on any major credit card, and we give you 30 days to try it out. There is no reboxing or restocking fee. If for some reason you don't love it, send it back within 30 days. Now, if this is an investment that you're interested in making, because this price point is unbelievable, and do your comparison shopping, we've got something else for you that might make it a little bit more affordable. It's called VIP financing. What's great about VIP financing is if you have the HSN credit card, you now get up to 12 months to pay it off. So you can make smaller incremental payments, and as long as you pay it off within the 1 year, you don't have any extra interest. So free shipping and handling on this. We're gonna dive in to the AVITA Pura. I think that's how you say it. Maybe it's Pura. Who knows? We're gonna ask Joe Harrison. He's the expert. He's our electronics expert. Joe, I don't think there's anybody who knows computers better than you, my friend. And when I saw this price, I was like trying to connect the dots, and I was like, AVITA's not really a household name, but then I did my research and I realized, aha, they are in the world of electronics. They've just been putting out their technology with other big brand names on it, and now here AVITA's at HSN.
You're exactly right. And that's the great thing about working with AVITA is that they make it for everybody else. And normally when you end up seeing the same computer, it's $150, $200 more because another company bought it from them and then put their name on the back side. So having this relationship, HSN, with going straight to AVITA saying, we want our own custom configuration. This took us about a year in the making to launch this back in May. And it's all those computers that you guys have bought, all the feedback, all your reviews. We took all that information and built this computer specifically for the HSN customer. And there's so many reasons why you're wanting to upgrade your old computer. You know, is it running slow? Does it weigh a lot? Man, when you take this out of the box, you will be blown away how lightweight this is. It's less than 3 pounds, 2.7 pounds. It's incredible. Plus also, a lot of computers, they get so hot on the bottom. Well, like we were talking about earlier, this has solid state hard drive. It's going to be very cool. This has an advanced processor that's more energy efficient, so it's not going to run hot at all. But then the other thing too is you have an all-day battery life. And for me, you know, as I'm a business owner, as I'm an HSN guest, as my wife uses her computer all day, as my kids who are now going back to school, the computer has become not something that we would love to have, but it truly has become a necessity. And having an all-day battery life makes a world of difference. Because if you're used to having a laptop that only lasts 2 hours, and then you have to constantly keep plugging it in. This one lasts 8 hours. So for my daughter, who's now going to school starting in a couple weeks, this is going to last her entire school day, because she has to log on at 7:30 a.m. and she gets off at 2:30 p.m. and she has to be there that entire time. Having a laptop that can last that way, or being a business owner, having a laptop that can last all day too, it's a huge, huge difference. But then you see, okay, AVITA's a brand, maybe you've never heard of them, but they've been making computers for decades. But then it's what they chose on the inside. It's that AMD processor. And this is a big, big deal, having that AMD processor. Because what AMD does is, they have, just like you can buy anything else, there's always a good, better, best. Whether you're buying a refrigerator, whether you're buying a car, whether you're buying a house, whether you're buying a computer, the processor that's on the inside is a good, better, best. Well, AMD starts off with their A4 series. That's the entry level. Then they go to A6, and they go to A8. You're getting to A9 in here. That's AMD Ryzen 3 technology. Now, this is such a big deal because, like Valerie mentioned, I went to Ohio State University. I studied computer engineering. I know so much about these computers. And when I found out we were launching the Ryzen 3, this is the same technology that's in airplanes that are navigating around. The same technology that's in high-end sports cars that are driving around. The same technology that, if you've ever been to New York City and seen all those billboards, they're driven by AMD processors. Also in high-end medical equipment. All this stuff that costs tens of thousands of dollars, frankly, to buy, even inside of Xbox and PlayStation, that Ryzen 3 technology is now inside your brand new AVITA computer. So that, to me, really sets it a bar above everybody else. Because when I think of just the processor alone, this is the brain. This is the engine. If you have a slow car, if you have a slow engine, you're not going to go anywhere very fast. If you have a fast engine, like you do with the AMD A9, this is designed for performance. This is designed for speed. This is designed to be energy efficient, and that helps give us that 8-hour battery life. That's the power of AMD. But then the other thing I love about this too is, normally when you see a computer, you get a great processor, but then all the other specs are a little subpar. Well, this has 8 gigabytes worth of memory. Like Valerie mentioned, that is just a massive amount of memory. Microsoft recommends you have 2 gigabytes worth of memory just to turn the computer on. Well, we're not meeting just the minimum requirements. We're getting beyond the recommendations. With 8 gigabytes worth of memory, that's 4 times the amount of memory that Microsoft recommends. Now, Valerie, I don't know if you're a multitasker. I 100% am multitasking.
Hold on a second, Joe. I'm a woman. Okay, we are the ultimate multitaskers. Can I get an amen? Someone in the room, right? No, you're right. Okay, see? From in the back. No, you're absolutely right. And I hate to interject. I know you're going to talk about some really intense key features, but this is the time when we have to be multitasking, because we are juggling everything. We're juggling work, we're juggling school, we're juggling home life. We're doing more now from home than we ever have. So I want to invite you in to place your order. If you've been in the market for a brand new laptop, this is, like Joe said, 2.7 pounds. Watch as I close it. Maybe I started my shopping or I started my work. Hold on here. And I'm gonna open it back up with my nails don't get in the way. Boom. That's that solid state drive. Didn't skip a beat, no having to watch something spin. If your computer right now is hot, it's not cool under here. If it's running slow, if you're watching the spinny things, if you're fighting all these viruses, I want you to try AVITA, because I want you to try getting something that you don't have to spend thousands of dollars on. You could actually do it on FlexPay, $133, or if you would like the VIP financing, which is for our HSN cardholders, it's about $33 a month. That's about $1 a day for a brand new state-of-the-art computer that has a full-size keyboard, which, by the way, it does have the backlit feature. I was playing with that because I saw how excited Guy gets. It's got the full trackpad. Of course, this is going to connect to your wireless headphones that we have coming up. It's going to connect to anything, you know, that if you wanted to do a wireless mouse, you could. The screen size is perfect because it's vivid and it's big and it's bright. And we also, Joe, have the TotalTech Premium. So before we go into sort of the multitasking, this is like an extra 1 year's bonus. How does this work, and what is this going to do for us?
This is a big advantage for you, because if you feel like you don't know all the answers to all the computer questions and you feel like I got to go on YouTube to learn how to use this, this is 1 year of TotalTech Premium, which means any question you have over the next year, they can answer for you. It's not just questions about the computer, it's the how-to questions that sometimes we're afraid to even ask. So we were talking about those JBL headphones. How do I Bluetooth connect those to my computer? They can help you out with that. some of the more common questions are, how do I wirelessly print? We have a lot of amazing wireless printers we have here at HSN. They'll teach you how to wirelessly print. Maybe you've never downloaded a movie before. Maybe you've never logged into Netflix. Maybe you've never downloaded an app on our computer. We've done it on our tablets. They can walk you through that. And having somebody there to answer as many questions as you want over the course of the year is huge, because sometimes when you call up, they'll say, yeah, it's $30 a call. Well, if you're calling just once a month, that's going to be $300 worth of phone calls. Here, call every day if you want. It's included. 1 year, ask as many questions as you want. And you're going to be doing new things with this computer. Because like Valerie mentioned, having solid state hard drive, this is so fast. The response time on here, whether you're surfing online, whether you're watching movies, whether you're turning it on, is going to be so much faster because it's solid state, not a traditional hard drive. So when you end up picking up a laptop, one of the major things that makes it so paper thin, but also only 2.7 pounds, is that a traditional hard drive is about 1 inch thick and ends up weighing right around a pound by itself. Well, this having a solid state hard drive, it's wafer thin. There's no moving parts, there's no motor to it, there's no fan noise. So it instantly is able to access all those files because it's solid state and doesn't have a motor that has to get up to a certain speed. When you have a solid state hard drive, not only is the internet faster, the boot up times are faster, accessing your files are faster now. And I'm going to show you right now, I'm streaming off of YouTube. So I'm connected to you from my phone on Skype. I'm watching YouTube at the same time. I'm going to close my laptop. Now, normally when you do that, computer has to reboot, set itself back up, and go again. Here, it took me a second. Valerie, I'm back on YouTube. That's the fast AMD processor, that's solid state, that's the internet connection, all working together.
Okay, I've got to give everybody a quick update on colors. We knew this was going to be popular. Of course, I know you're having to kind of trust us that this is going to be everything that you love in those multi-$1,000 computers. AVITA is a name that I want you to do your research on. Red is glorious. It's just beautiful. I just think it's really fresh, something new. You don't see it every day. If you like to stand out, the red is available. Blue has been most popular. We have less than 150. We are broadcast in 96 million homes, so it's a lot of people watching. If you like the blue, definitely would recommend getting that. We have it in a classic black, which is always going to be beautiful and look great. We've got it in the silver. You can't go wrong with that one. And then if you love purple, we've got this beautiful purple. It's like this soft lavender color. And I'm just gonna spin this one around because I wanna show you guys that not only is the exterior that beautiful fashion color, but so is the keyboard, the mouse pad, everything around, all the finishings are going to be gorgeous. Now, just to remind you, this does have an 8-hour battery life. So as Joe was pointing out, it's not going to get slowed down. You can multitask on this with that AMD A9 processor, solid state drive, so it's not going to get, hot, but you're going to be able to set it aside, go make lunch for the kids, go back to making sure they're doing their online work, and you'll still be able to go back to your work. It's an essential right now. We're working from home more than ever. So the last thing I want you to do is have your technology at home slow you down. A lot of companies aren't providing laptops. You have to provide your own. I want you to save money. I want you to try this out for at least 30 days. If you don't love it, you can send it back with no questions asked. We don't do any restocking fee, and we'll give you a full refund of your purchase price. Don't forget free shipping and handling. We deliver it directly to your door. You don't have to go into any stores. And I think the performance will blow your mind when you see the battery life, when you experience how that full, keyboard and the backlit and then trusted performance. I mean, the fact of the matter is this is all you need to have that desktop experience at home. Windows 10, I know we haven't really touched on that, Joe, but I want to say good morning to a few people that are on Facebook. We've got Rochelle who says, oh my goodness, my son would love this. You know what? If you've got a high school student, a college student, maybe you've got a parent who has been still using their tablet and can't see or still using their smartphone, upgrade to a laptop. Julia goes, oh yeah. Beverly says, I like the red. Wow, it's very nice. If you like it and you see it, place your order. And like Joe was mentioning, that TotalTech Premium, we're there to answer your questions for the next year. That'll give you plenty of time to get to know your brand new laptop. But let's talk about that Windows 10 because I feel like it's the Windows 10 Home in S mode, which is very nice. So tell us a little bit about that, Joe.
It's super nice. So Windows 10 has been out for a few years now. It has the brand new start menu. It's got Cortana. You get all those features, but this is the one in S mode. And this one stands for security. So what that means is before you download anything to your computer, Sometimes if you don't have S mode, you download a file and that's how you get a virus. You download a file and that's how you get a virus that steals your identity, steals your credit card, messes up your computer. Well, this, you never have to worry about that again. Because before you download that file, it actually runs through Microsoft's vetting process, and it won't let you download it if it has a virus on it. They've already blocked that out. So this is a computer that you don't need to buy antivirus for. As a parent that has kids that sometimes are clicking here, clicking there, stuff gets downloaded without them even knowing it, and then their computers get messed up. You don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry, is somebody gonna hack into my computer because of a virus? So this is virus-free. And we're used to, for decades now, I have to have antivirus on my system, but having Windows 10 in S mode, that's now a thing of the past. It is Microsoft's most secure operating system they have ever created. It is really incredible. But the unfortunate thing is, this is only available on less than 10% of computers. So Valerie, when you look at this system, it's about the speed, because we talked about AMD. It's about the security, because now you never have to worry about getting an antivirus. But then it's also about that peace of mind with that support. So it's like the triple S program that you're getting today, because you have a year's worth of as much support as you want. It really makes it incredible. But the other thing too is, we talk a lot about using this to be productive, having fun with it. Because it's only 2.7 pounds, you can sit on the porch and watch a movie. You can drive down the road and you'll be able to watch a movie on here. How is all that possible? Well, this has Netflix. This, you can download Disney Plus. You can do all these different things. But having an 8-hour battery, Netflix has a special deal with Microsoft. You can actually download the movies before you go. So me and the family, we went over to the other side of Florida. It's about a 3-hour drive to watch the rocket launch. My kids were downloading movies before we left, and that entire trip from the edge of Florida and back, over 6 hours, they had movies that they're able to be entertained with. And eventually, we're gonna get back to car lines. I'm a car line dad. I would always download a movie and sit there, because for 45 minutes, I'm waiting for my daughter to come out of school. I can now watch Netflix. It truly is an all-day experience when you have an 8-hour battery. And it's really just liberating that you no longer have to keep this thing plugged into the wall. But the other thing is, when you're enjoying those movies, I know it's tough to see on my screen because you're watching it through through Skype right now. The screen here is not only is it 14 inches, which is the perfect size, it's also an IPS screen, which means that you can look at this thing from multiple angles and you don't lose quality. It doesn't start to get dark on you. It looks like you're sitting in that movie theater. It's gonna be easier on your eyes, no more eye fatigue, no more eye strain, because it's the highest quality screen that's out there. Now, normally when you talk about IPS, it's on tablets that are all the high-end stuff. But now to have it on here, Valerie, it just gives you a movie quality experience right here in your lap.
I love that we're not sacrificing anything, Joe. We're saving, saving, cutting out sort of that big brand name, but you're still getting the makers of those big brands. With AVITA here at HSN, we've taken $100 off back since it sold out in May, so we're very excited. 2.7 pounds. So it's really streamlined, really lightweight, really beautiful, but you're not sacrificing speed, performance, the latest when it comes to the AMD A9 processor, your memory, everything that you want, that Windows 10 in S mode that you would want in a brand new laptop, your home office, your business. Maybe you're starting a new home business and you need something that's efficient, that you can multitask. Then you want to sit around and you want to watch maybe your, YouTube, or watch movies, or watch something, anything. I mean, honestly, you can do all your shopping. There isn't anything that computers shouldn't do for you now. So if your current laptop or your current desktop, or you're looking at a tablet, things are spinning, things are slow, get a brand new one for a fraction of the price. Try it out on FlexPay. If you don't love it, send it back within the 30 days. If you have the HSN credit card, VIP financing is definitely the way to go. And the TotalTech Premium that's included in your purchase today will be there to answer your questions for the next year. So that way you can kind of get through that, the dating phase with the AVITA, right, Joe?
You're right. And with the webcam, you can have your own little Zoom chats with brand new dates. So there you go.
That's right. Webcams included. All right, Joe, thank you so very much for educating us and for bringing such a fabulous brand here to HSN. I know we'll see you later. And you guys, if you are making a purchase like this, you want to protect your purchase, right? So I'm not sure if you're aware, but we have something called Protection Plus. It's a way that you get hassle-free protection. It actually covers accidental drops, so spills, screen damage, and so much more. No deductibles on that. You can talk to one of our customer service agents. You can add Protection Plus onto your order when you're in the ordering process.